Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here with Christian Morrison, who I do a lot of videos with, a lot of podcasts, and a lot of social content. I'll let you're a real estate agent, but I'll kind of let you introduce yourself here a little bit too.
Sounds good. You want to just hold it?
Yeah,
okay.
for sure. You
want me to hold it? I'll hold it.
Okay.
I don't want to touch your hand too much, but every once in a while, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. So I'm Christian Morrison. I'm a real estate agent here in the Black Hills with Keller Real Estate. I have my own business here, and I do that. So I decided to implement some videos a while back. I had reached out to a couple of videographers. I've done a lot of my own as well, and I just want to get more serious with it. And so I found Destin through my brother, who's a DJ here. Shout out DJ Magnet. He's a wedding DJ in town. So he said, you need to talk to Destin. This guy's an awesome dude. So I reached out to Destin on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. And I said, yo, you want to do some videos? And he said, let's do it. He said, it'll be free for you forever. And I said, yes, that's perfect. Let's do it. So just for you though, Christian, always free. So anyways, I'm just joking with that. But yeah, that's kind of the backstory. I am top 5% of agents in the area. So just trying to ramp it up. I'm kind of on my way. You know, there's a lot of guys that are much more successful than me, a lot bigger than me at the moment. Here, watch out, man. Whoa, we got a problem over there. All right. You're all right. You got us there. That's okay. Anyway, so I'm just on my road to trying to get to the top of the agents in the area. I'm not at the moment, by any means, but I'm trying to get there through a bunch of different means, and you're helping me to do that. So I appreciate you for doing that, man.
For sure, and that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today specifically too. Was I'm a teleprompter kind of guy. I'm not really a wing it kind of guy, but so no teleprompter here. I know you're so good at it, and I'm just like how I stumble all the time. So no teleprompter, but I got my phone. So you're doing something a lot of other real estate agents, especially in this area, are not doing, which is implementing more videos into your social content. And not videos as in real estate video, you're providing informational and educational videos to the market, essentially basically providing free value to people who follow you on these social platforms. Can you talk a little bit more on that?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, so my kind of strategy behind this was, or if you want to call it a strategy, it's kind of just my thoughts on it, where a lot of agents do use video and photo and stuff like that on social media, but it's always like, oh, look at the house I listed. Oh, hey, look, I'm the best agent in the world. Oh, hey, look, here's another house I sold. All that stuff. And I was like, man, there's got to be a better way to do it. And not just a better way to do it, but I was like, how do I do video content where people watching it will actually get something out of it that they're not going to get anywhere else, rather than like a really good agent that's their friend or something. You know what I mean? Something they can't get on a massive scale. And so that was kind of my plan. I was like, I'm going to release content that's educational and actually brings a ton of value. And most of the stuff I release, guys, to be honest with you, is stuff they teach you not to tell people, because you want to keep the value for yourself so they have a reason to pay you for your services. So I've kind of taken the opposite approach, where I'm like, look, if I provide them enough value, they're probably going to use me anyways. Because once they realize how much work this stuff is, and there's a reason I do it full time, you know what I mean? They're going to use me anyways. So my strategy was, I'm going to get around this and actually produce stuff that's helpful for people that they can use and implement. And basically they can, if they really used everything I taught them, they wouldn't have to use me if they didn't want to be honest with you. They wouldn't. However, why not use me? Because you don't want to do all the work yourself. So that's kind of my strategy behind it. There's actually this is a Gary Vee philosophy. We're talking about him. He says to put yourself out of business. So that's kind of my strategy behind it.
Yeah, and that's good too. And I know, like, in your podcast, in your videos in general, one of the things you mention a lot is like killing a lot of the misinformation online.
A lot of BS online.
Yeah, and then maybe the actual information is being sold in these classes and these courses online for, on the lower end, like $50 to $100, and on the higher end, $10,000 to $20,000. So, and here you are just throwing it away online. Like, here you go, because I guess it just shows your what information you have. So and now that you've been doing these videos for a while, I saw your post on the plans to take it to another level and providing even more value through your videos. You're going to implement some new concepts and stuff like that. Do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah, sure. So one of the main things is just kind of take it to another level is go more in depth and release more of the information. Like, I just did a video I recorded on my own just on my iPhone the other day about, do you need an agent to sell your house? And the truth is, you do not. So teaching people how to sell their house on their own without an agent, that kind of thing. Taking that to a new level, doing more podcasts, doing weekly podcasts, and just ramping it up to a new level. So where I have two main goals with the new level of my content. One is get more video content out there to help people, and two is get this podcast to a different level to where I can help connect the area, and make people be able to meet, the local leaders, local innovators, local business owners that are running the community on a new level. So that's kind of my two things that I want to do at the moment. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Like that itself is just so cool. I mean, the first thing, like your whole, the whole approach to videos in the first place was already amazing, where you're trying to kill this information and misinformation and just put things out there, value for free for people, and then to take it to this, it's really sweet.
Thanks, man.
And then through your social video content, what have some of the results been? Have you seen growth and interest in your business, and as well as like the social platforms?
Yeah. So number one thing is the first podcast I released, I don't know when this video will be released, but was yesterday. And one of the things is I've already got a bunch of feedback from it. I've only had like a couple hundred people view it, but it's quite a bit of people, I guess, if you think about it. And anyways, one of the things I've already learned is not to cuss in my videos, because I didn't even think about it. Every once in a while when I'm just talking with my friends and stuff, I cuss. So probably cutting that out so I don't, alienate certain demographics. But another one of the results it's had is, I don't know if I would say I've got a lot of direct correlation, like people, using me as their agent based off of that. But I've had a lot of people that were maybe on the fence about using me that through my video content have decided to. So that's been pretty cool. Another thing that's been blow my mind that I didn't think would happen is I'll go around downtown Rapid City, anywhere in Rapid City area, and people will recognize me now. And they'll be like, hey, you're that real estate guy, right? And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm just started this stuff and other people recognize me. So that's probably the two main things that I've got from it so far.
Super cool. So, like going back a little bit, we were talking about how other real estate agents are using social content, but it's like, look at the house I sold, here is the house. And even through videos, it's like, go to the website and you can take a video tour or whatever, right? But like I haven't even seen you do any of those things really.
I just don't think they're relevant.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
You can go anywhere and look at houses, can't you?
Yeah.
You can go type in Google and you find like 600 websites for this.
Mm.
And I have a website that has every house in Rapid City, ChristianMorrison.com. But I just don't think it's relevant because you have everything else on there. Plus, I'm not trying to be like cocky and show, hey, here's what I'm selling, here's what I'm doing, here's what I'm doing. And I do post it every once in a while. I do. Mainly just to have social proof that I am doing stuff. That's why I do it.
Wait, so Christian Morrison is not on the couch just eating potato chips day by day? Okay.
No, hey, shut up, man. Don't tell my secrets. No. So I post, that's the only reason I do it, just social proof to people that know I'm legit, that type of thing. But I don't overwhelm it, no.
Okay, perfect. And have you had the same, do you think you'd have the same results? How's it going? Do you think you would have the same results if you did some of this information through text, graphics, and photos?
Yeah, so some of it I do a lot of text, graphic, and photos still. And I do mainly though, okay, so there's so much strategy behind all this stuff and so much in depth, but the photos and the copy, ad copy, and that type of thing are more focused for my ads. So if I'm doing advertising, than my video content. My video content is more free. I'm not doing ads for it typically. But my photo, infographics, stuff like that is all for my ads. So they perform better on my ad side of things than videos do for conversions and that type of thing. Does that make sense?
Information, if you were to throw up a graphic and basically what you say in a video, put that into text with maybe a photo.
Haven't done that yet. I think I should though. I think I should.
Ah,
yeah, I have not done that yet.
I'd be really interested to kind of see
the difference.
The difference for sure. And
you want to do it for me?
Yeah, let's try it out. It'd be super fun to and then come back and maybe talk about that too.
Let's do it.
Because the reason I'm curious too is my philosophy with video too is the reason I think it works so well in marketing specifically, businesses and I'm not even gonna go marketing. I'm gonna go everything. I mean, look at movies. When you watch a movie, a good movie, you'll be immersed. It tells a good story. You're seeing emotions. You're feeling emotions. You're kind of immersed within that video.
Yeah.
So I think a good video, when you get immersed in that, it tells the story. You feel the emotions. You see everything. You're there. versus I don't think you get at that as much through like graphics or text and photos.
But information-wise, different people learn differently, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true
you got
too.
a good point here.
Yeah.
The infographic stuff. Okay, let's try it. Let's do it.
Oh,
My bad.
whoops,
My bad.
for sure.
Let's do it.
Like, yeah. So that'll be a fun test. So yeah, this was super interesting. I really wanted to kind of dive into this information. I mean, we've been doing these videos for a while, but we haven't like sat down and like talked about, you know, like the results or like really kind of like what's come from them and kind of, you know, we're moving forward too, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, thank you so much for
One last thing.
Oh yeah, for sure, do it.
So one last thing I want to say is anybody out there who is like in a business of some sort, especially any brick and mortar business, client service business, anything like that, you know, B2B, whatever you are, if you're watching this, highly recommend you implement some type of video. And I personally have talked to about 4 different videographers in the area. There's probably only 4 in the area, legitimately. And Destin's the best. And I think you should give him a shout. I'm dead serious. Give him a shout and at least get one little session with him. Maybe Destin will do it for a discount for you or free. I don't know what he does. But he'll hook you up for the first one for sure. And I think you should at least try it. Get a video out there. At least maybe your why video is what I call it. Just of like why you're doing what you're doing, what you love about it. And hit up Destin and do that for me. Do me a favor and do that for me. So just want to give you that plug, man.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. That's those words are so kind.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, thanks again for talking. You can find Christian Morrison here. Wow, look at
Destin. Right.
Oh wow, it just switched on us. That's crazy. The power of video.
Wouldn't that
Look
be
at
funny if it wasn't in the video? We just did that. We just did that hand. There's nothing in there.
Dude, just wait. No,
All right.
just kidding.
Sounds good, brother.
Sweet. Yeah, thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. See ya.
Yeah.
That was awkward, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. I'm the worst. Ask any of my friends. I am the absolute worst at dapping or handshakes. Don't. Yeah.
Just don't ask us. Just do this from now on.
Yeah.
Boom.
Perfect. Easy. See ya.